if we went through his stuff before we took a rest, could I have attuned to it?
This is happening like we'll start right at the end of the rest, so it'd still be a bit of time.
Okay.
But
Like,
yeah. Assuming you guys don't immediately die, you should have time to do it at a later point.
I have to kill them pretty easily, so I don't still count as a light action.
As far as the major stuff he has left, it would be Net of Entanglement, which turns people to gold, Potion of Greater Healing, 2 potions of healing, and a +1 shield.
When if I take the healing?
Yeah, give the healing to Atlas. I already have.
Yeah,
I already have a +1 shield.
You mind if I take the shield then? Unless anyone else wants it.
Your AC is garbage. Yeah, go for it.
Or you give it to Alexi, because if he used the rapier, he can still use the shield.
Alexi, do you need the shield? It's up to you.
So with being a druid, it specifies that you can only.
Oh, it's a metal shield,
yeah. It's a metal shield, but since I'm a ranger, would I still be able to use it, or no?
We talked about it, I think, last week or the week before. I
assume it depends on your flavor, if you're that kind of druid.
Yeah, essentially, I don't enforce it, but if you want to go with that as flavor, I'm all for it.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, just
Up
for. Yeah, no, I'm fine taking the shield. I'm fine wearing like metal clothing and stuff.
Go ahead, take the shield.
But no, if you need it, then take it.
I don't need it. You can have it because I use great weapons mostly, so you get better use out of it.
Okay.
But if you're using a bow, then what's the point? You know what I mean?
But he's a ranger.
Well,
he's a melee ranger.
Yeah, I'm mostly going to be in melee.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take it. Go ahead.
Also, Wand of Firebolts and Wand of Wonder.
Firebolts.
Wand of Wonder is mine.
Oh god damn it.
Wand of Wonder is definitely Atlas.
I feel like if Malachi had the foresight to make a will, he would do that. So.
Yeah.
Would Kiara try to stop him, or is she just like, I don't care anymore?
Yeah. At this point, we're just in like survival mode.
Yeah.
It's attunement in it, though?
It is.
I don't have time.
The Wand of Firebolts, I guess Lucille, because I can cast Firebolt.
I mean, it's a
D. She has Eldritch Blast up.
Yeah,
it's still just
always going to be a better option for you because it's.
Is it attunement?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I might take that then, just to set things on fire.
That makes sense.
That's literally the only reason you need that thing.
Yeah, because there's no damage to it. So there's not enough damage to it, so it's fire.
So the Wand of Firebolts doesn't scale with cantrip levels, right? It's always 1d10?
No, since it's an enchanted item, it doesn't grow with you. It's just whoever made it at the time only made it because they could make it that powerful.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, because it's not attunement, so it doesn't stay. It doesn't change.
Yeah,
then you can get an upgraded version that does, but you usually have to find somebody who can cast it at that higher of a level, and most people aren't going to waste their time making a Wand of Firebolts.
True. So yeah, Atlas go.
Actually, I might drop off the crowbar. I don't think we need the crowbar. Like, weighs a fair bit.
I have 5 crowbars. If you need one,
yeah,
why do you have 5 crowbars?
I don't. It came with the kit.
Nets.
So I assume we don't need the crowbar or the backpack, like in the bag of holding. Should I just set them down then? Just leave them in the house.
Probably just.
I mean, I was gonna say you only have so much room in the bag holding, so.
Yeah, I'll just leave those in the house. We don't really need them.
I definitely take the lyre.
Well, Calvin's with you. Though. He has his bag of holding, so you can stuff some stuff in his if you want.
It's a bag and a chunk of metal. We don't really need to keep it.
Fair.
I also have like 13 tridents.
What about the lyre?
Well, yeah, less than that. No.
Yeah, no one can use it, but yeah, it
is still extremely valuable.
Yeah, you probably sell that.
Sell it for money later.
Yeah. I'll put that in the bag of holding.
Or give it to his dad.
Whichever, yeah. Well, I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Or we can sell it for later.
Up to you. As if his dad wants it.
What's it called?
Lyre building. I'll add it to your inventory real quick.
Thank you. Lyre.
Or if you just want to actually put it in your
bag. I'll put it in the bag list.
I expected something else, like he had named it Larry or something. Larry the Loot.
Larry the Liar.
I wouldn't do that.
Shut up. course you would.
I think that deserves a tomato.
Speaking of deserving to get things thrown at you, is there one way to begin?
Yeah, that's us. Yep.
I just realized something.
Also, should I take all of Malachi's nets
Yes.
Especially
Sure.
Susie. Especially Susie.
and the golden net?
That's the name of the golden net.
Oh,
Susie
Susie's
is
the golden net. Alright, at the golden
Yeah.
net. I thought Susie was the middle net.
If we kill things near Alexi, he could counter raise them.
You could name the golden net Wilt Chamberlain. Sports reference.
Hmm.
I don't get it.
I know.
I call it Midas.
Okay.
It's
for
like a
obvious reasons.
50-year-old sports reference, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's boomer stuff.
Was he part of the
Improvements.
Nets?
how dare
Oh
you.
no, wait.
I have no
So-
idea.
Last we left our adventures, you managed to kill the mind of the Iltid deep within the hold of the Deep King.
Yeah.
You managed to locate Carl and a new ally named Alexi, an older wood elf gentleman from what you can tell. As Masha teleported the group out of the hold, you reunited with Kiara at the top of said hold. Ember showed offering you land and slaves as his personal retainer, and you all, in the process, leaving the hold itself to rest and strategize. As you were discussing your options, you all saw as Malachi's corpse began to rise. As you saw him and all the other corpses throughout the city churning to undead husks. The Dot Kong hanging above the city. The roof of the Massern Cavern that is Gracklestug. You see covered in roiling black clouds slowly blotting out what light is left in the city. The sounds of warships from the docks loosing cannons into the city itself, breaking the stalactites and stalagmites that make up the city of Gracklestug. As the body of Malachi, now that of a zombie, attempts to rush out the door, what would you all like to do?
Gonna net him. Stop.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Just wrap him in a net and just try and hold him down, so he can't attack anyone.
I'll just roll this real
Oh,
quick.
that's a lot of red. God damn.
Yep.
You manage to grab the body of Malachi, pulling him off the ground. As, again, the rest of you can see out into the fur itself as hordes of zombies move eastward, the sounds of cannons off in the distance. The large iron strider, Ozrai, you can see hanging from a nearby stalactite about 200 feet away, is making its way down, seeming to attempt to leave the city as well, as it seems what life is left is fleeing, as a massive battle is breaking out. What would you all like to do?
Lord.
Question.
Yes.
I have the animate dead spell.
Yes.
But you
Is
need
there any way I
bodies.
could? Can I cast it on Malachi's corpse?
He's
He-
already a zombie.
Yeah,
He's
you
already
need-
on. I didn't know if like he was. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to kill a few zombies so you can cast it. But you also
is that
have
how it
your
works?
you
I-
also
I-
have your
Can you reanimate a
spore
zombie?
thing.
Yeah, can you reanimate a zombie?
I mean, he's
That-
already
that-
animated.
That was my
I
question.
know, but if
I didn't
you just
know.
if you kill a zombie, can you reanimate the corpse a second time?
Yeah, just becomes a corpse again.
Yeah, it
Ah,
just
cool.
needs to be in one piece. That is the only thing I think.
Suppose.
Okay,
Well, not necessarily. You can just animate a head.
true.
But yeah. I think Jeremy Crawford said something about that.
Yeah, it just has to be the remains of a living creature. Which in this case, also, you do notice as you're holding him up by the waist, Atlas, the mouth of Malachi's corpse opens and unhinges as you see what looks like a brain poking out and falling to the floor itself. You see the gnarled arms and paws of the intellect devourer that had invaded his mind previously, now zombified, slowly making its way towards the door.
I am 100% stomping on that thing.
Sure, roll for a sec.
Wow,
Recklessly
that wasn't-
smashing the zombie.
He's just stomping on the brain and like scuffing his and like turning his shoe to make sure it's dead.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
We're going to
You
divine
crush the
smite.
back leg as it cracks a bit. You see it still slowly making its way. It is
I'll-
not
Second attack.
from what
I'll try and.
How heavy is it?
sure. That hurt it a lot, but it's still going.
Second attack.
Hurt
Yes.
her.
Cool, cool, cool.
If you don't finish it,
Unless
I
someone
will.
else wants to attack it.
No, I mean, you have second attack. Use second attack. I'll finish it if it doesn't
Alright.
die.
It
Are
just
we
stop
trying
it
to leave
again.
the city?
Oh, we
It depends.
probably could.
Okay.
Okay.
Since you all are immediately jumping on it, I'll say for the sake of brevity, you do manage to destroy the brain rather quickly.
Just
but-
explodes. I swear to God, if you shoot me.
Oh no! I was trying to burn the.
You set
burn
part of the
brain.
guardhouse on fire.
Son of
Uh,
a! I can put out the fire.
But you managed to, we'll say, destroy that brain relatively quickly since there's a large amount of you there, but Malachi is still wriggling against your hold. Or what is left of Malachi.
Son of a bitch! I'm just gonna. Atlas knows how to deal with undead, right? Like he knows like that once they're like they can be damaged enough, they just stop being controlled. Essentially.
Let's say whoever wants to make either a
It's Arcana or religion.
or Arcana check, yeah.
Yeah, because
I guess-
Atlas would. I assume Atlas would know a lot about it since he's a
Oh
with
god.
like priests and paladins and stuff.
You know, I love when dice actually work for narrative. That's always fun.
I see that. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
So Lucille, looking up at
Uh-huh.
the now blackening sky that is Gracklstug, the giant body of the Dold Kong filling it, you recognize from your studies of Nils Riostun of what this cast is, or what spell he is casting upon the city. Aura of Undeath. You know that is a spell that is pretty much talked about only in hushed tones, and has been used by powerful necromancers throughout history to take over entire cities, kingdoms, at one point the Empire. You know after a certain amount of time, if the spell holds, everything in this city will become an undead thrall of him,
Even living creatures.
Oh,
if they're dead at a certain
Oh, I
point.
see. Oh,
We
every
should
dead thing.
get
yeah.
out of the radius.
From what you
Oh,
can
yeah?
tell, the entire city is the radius.
Oh, we should leave the city promptly.
I
Yeah, we
second
need to
that.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
Atlas just like
A-
furious.
Another athletics check also, Atlas, as Malachi's corpse is trying to escape.
Can you roll?
you want me
less
to
than
make
that?
him into a balloon?
What a feeble effort.
You have to roll a two to fail.
Well, in that scenario, yeah, he might roll good next time. So
Yeah.
careful.
But what are you all doing?
So will Atlas be able to make the assumption just from like what he knows and what Lucille knows that if he crushes Malachi, he'd just come back again in a few minutes?
Yeah, I'll say yes. You can piece that together.
Just tie his
we
legs
gotta get
together
to the
so he won't
surface.
get far.
Yeah, but he's still gonna be attacking us if we try to move him.
Okay, we'll walk and
You
talk as
notice
we go.
you notice he is specifically, and all the other zombies specifically, are not attacking any other civilians. They are all heading directly towards the hold of the Deep King.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
cool.
just tie up Malachi's legs and hands then.
Okay. I'll say since everyone is there, it's easy enough to just hog tie him.
Yeah, very much.
Go ahead,
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Go ahead and just make one more athletics check for the sake of for me.
Just
Yes,
yeah,
indeed,
just
an
carrying
11.
him around you.
Specifically tie him up
Ooh.
and carry him around.
Almost,
Nice.
I was
Okay.
almost a 3 or a 1.
You manage to hold him down, getting him tied up as you all are rushing out of the guardhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need to get out of the city.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can help these people. Honestly,
Nope. Nope.
look at
we
that
should-
thing. He
we
just
should.
points to the Dode Cone. Look at those two. He has like they squaring up.
As you see again, what you can also gather with your collective perceptions is the smoke billowing from the shut down factories on the ceiling is now filling as well on top of the Dold Kong. He seems to actually be absorbing some of that smoke itself as it continues, and you all hear a deep booming voice echo through the city. You don't recognize the words as it's in an ancient dialect of giant, but you hear just that deep billowing voice rumbling beneath the stone beneath your feet. as you all rush out of the guardhouse trying to make your way out. We are going to treat this as a skill challenge to try and to escape the open battlefield.
Yeah, fair.
So,
Woo.
what would you? Who would like to offer up a skill for said skill challenge?
Do we know where to head? Like how? Like what's the fastest way to the surface? Like any like official
Or,
paths that?
or at
Grackle
least
stick or
get the
timber
fuck
shot?
out of Gracklestook.
Let's get somewhere safe. Yeah.
Could I try that?
Am I?
I would say collectively you can tell the fastest way out is going to be the West Cleft District, which is straight to west of you guys, since that's where the nearest guards are. You could potentially head towards the docks where the warships are at, or you could head to the East Cleft District.
Can
is
I
all
make
the
a
way across the
perception check to see what the safest route would possibly be to get out of here?
Yeah, like which place is the most like concentrated with battle?
Peering around the area, trying to see which way is the safest without getting interrupted by the undead. Go ahead and make a perception check, Alexi.
That's a 29.
Nice.
I'll say that's a success.
Really?
You just
You-
failed.
yeah. Yeah. You gather the West Cleft District is the fastest route and seems to be mostly empty, as there are still a good amount of undead from the mustard gas, but there seems like that'll probably be the fastest way for you and the least chance of getting hit by cannons.
Yeah.
I relay all of that information to the rest of the group. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You all begin rushing as fast as you can through the furrow itself. That is one success.
Can Alice attempt to make an athletics check just to like basically just tackle as many undead as they can, just to create a path for us to go through them, so they don't slow us down.
Are the undead?
Sure.
Wait, are the undead hostile towards
Basically,
us right now?
just basically just split the sea of the undead
Yeah.
if we're running through them.
Yeah, you're just being an offensive lineman right now and creating a
Yeah,
path for
essentially.
everybody. Go ahead and make just a athletics check for me.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not attacking at all, right?
They are not aggressively attacking you. They are still zombies. So, zombies. But I'll
Yeah,
say
23?
a 23 is a success.
Yeah, so I was just like surfing over the sea as he's knocking everyone down.
As
This way,
Atlas-
guys, come on.
As
Would it
Atlas
be?
is just shoulder
Yeah.
checking his way through the furrow.
I've
Would
got
it be-
some. Sorry, go on.
Would it be possible to cast the Pass Without a Trace, and we can just try to sneak us past, just in case there is someone with an actual brain who might target us?
Not too many people really care about us, I assume. They're mostly worried about the sea of undead and the Thember
I
Shield.
mean, if Thember
We
showed,
have one more guy to worry about.
I
yeah.
assume Thember Shield doesn't really care at this point.
yeah,
he's,
I
he's more
mean,
concerned about
dirt,
the giants.
if the dirt couldn't
can
see
s-
us, yeah.
He should just
Uh,
hurry, get out of his way.
I'll say in the moment you're not sure, but you can do it if you want to.
Alright, so I'm going to cast the Pass Without a Trace, and I don't think there is a limit on how many people you can target as long as they stay within a certain distance.
I thought it was
It's
10.
like
It's
6
30 feet.
Oh.
six-
Oh, never mind. It's just range. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a ranged effect. So, go ahead and make a stealth check, Rakadon, with +10.
Let's go.
I swear, if you fail this somehow, by some
Really?
If you
miracle of
roll
God,
some-
It'll be funny.
I
Rules
guess
of
I don't
one.
get the advantage since I have the boots or the bracelets of.
Oh, yeah, you have your boots too, so advantage.
Jesus Christ.
So advantage +10.
Plus his ordinary,
It's all-
which one's pretty
Yeah.
high. That was almost
And
a
it's
A
20.
nat 20, almost. nat
Okay,
20.
so that is
38.
38.
Good.
You all lose track of
And low-
Rakadon in the process, but he seems to be staying. You stay close to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm just. Well, everyone could technically roll stealth, so it would be, or
Well, it's a skill challenge.
yeah.
But that
Can
is
I-
a success.
Can I? How would essentially, I have smoke bombs. Like I have materials for smoke bombs in my alchemist supplies.
Yes.
Can I quickly toss some chemicals out behind us to give us cover?
You can. I'll say make a check with your alchemist supplies.
Ay, ay, ay.
14. As you loose the various chemicals behind you, see them crash into some of the nearby zombies, beginning to melt. Again, they seem to not be paying too much attention to you, but a few do now turn back around and start heading your direction. They are fairly
Faster,
slow.
faster.
Yep.
Keep going.
That is one
Don't
failure.
slow down. You slow down, you die.
But as you continue to rush through the furrow, dodging some of the nearby gas pockets, you can also make out as the clouds again to extend. They are actually starting to head further down into the city. What light is there is beginning to fade even more. It's becoming difficult to even fully get through the trail itself.
Yeah, I'll just probably cast the light spell if it's getting harder to see.
Okay, you cast that as you're
Is
rushing
it hard
out.
to see, or is it just like
It is
ordinary darkness?
becoming. It's hard to tell the difference between magical and ordinary darkness, so you're not sure.
I suppose. I'm just saying because it's all the dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Yes, you can tell it's magical darkness.
Sorry, I just realized I don't know if this help, but technically that'll be a 15 because I'm using Santa's. Oh wait, no, those are Tinker tools. Never mind. Ignore me. Sorry.
Yeah, I was
never
gonna
mind. Those are Tinker's tools. My bad.
Yeah, so Alice trying to cast the light spell, even if it doesn't really work.
You try and cast it, no light is produced.
Guys, follow the sound of my voice as he just walks into a wall.
As you're still just full backing your way through the line. Does anyone else want to offer any skills?
Running out of stuff. Okay, so wait, in front of us, what do we see at this point? As we're
So,
running.
Less and less, actually. It's becoming very difficult to see that far. You have about 50 feet before it goes into pure darkness. You know you're heading in the right direction because there's only the one direction to head, which is west.
Right.
Can I intimidate the zombies to make a path for us?
You can try.
I can't imagine like Alice being able to do that or what he would say to do that. So I'm probably just not going to roll for that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
I would like to use investigation, but essentially I want to find like. So 50 feet ahead is darkness, and we're still surrounded by undead around us.
They're scattered throughout, but yeah, there's at least 100 that you could make out before it started to get really dark in the area.
Okay, I'd like to make an investigation, but essentially find a best way to traverse through this mob without having to cause any problems, more than normal.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check to try and piece out the best route in this moment, we'll say.
Oh boy. Come on! Are you kidding me? Wait,
Inspiration.
Yeah, fucking inspiration. Do it again.
Okay.
No, I'll fucking do it again.
Better.
Baby! Oh!
That's inspiration.
Oh.
That counts 2 successes, and that's just enough. As you all,
Nice.
following Kiara's lead, she kind of guiding you as best she can, find a narrow pathway. You make your way to the gates themselves of the district. You can see there are a few Durgars still hanging on the wall, fighting off what zombies are there, loosing javelins. They don't seem to pay too much attention to you as the gates themselves are open, as you see a mob of other Durgar are fleeing the city. I assume you follow behind the open gates?
Yep. We're
As
leaving,
you-
right?
Mhm.
Yep, out. We can't save these people. Son of a bitch.
Were we going to save them in the first place?
Well,
Apparently
I don't
not.
want undead's pretty bad, regardless of it's happening to.
Oh, is that giant? Someone speaking in giant?
You hear again the
wonder
booming
who.
voice of Dolkong. As you exit the gates themselves, you can see all light vanish within the city as you make your way outside the city gates, continuing to run. After about 10 or so minutes, you get far enough away that you feel relatively safe in the moment.
God damn it.
I think we should go a little further.
Yeah.
Where does it look like everyone else's, the other like residents of the city are running to?
Every direction that is available.
They're just
Okay,
trying to get
so
out.
they're just scrambling. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is
Gotcha.
bedlam.
The apocalypse for them.
Yes. You can piece
can I
together
ma-
from the looks in the eyes of both Carl and Masha in this moment. They just witnessed probably the death of their people.
Yeah. As he's running, he's gonna place a hand on Carl's back. Sorry.
Pushes your hand away, starts walking. You gotta keep moving.
Would I know of any like cave or anything in the area that we could just camp out for a minute?
You wouldn't know of one specifically, but you can look around for one. I'll say make a survival check.
If this is his
Whoever
favorite terrain,
wants
does he
to
have
assist
advantage on
can.
this?
Trying to remember offhand, it's either advantage or double proficiency.
Let me see.
I was gonna say Rakadon's also there, so you.
I said,
Good
which
advantage if he wants
which
to
ranger
assist.
version are you using?
He's,
Yeah,
Swamp Keeper.
you only get double
say what version of
proficiency
the ranger
on
class?
specific things.
Oh, it's expertise, right? You get expertise on your survival checks for the location you're in.
Yeah,
Are you using the
if
homebrew
yeah.
one or the?
I'll say with a 16 though, you're able to find a nice little alcove nearby.
Now, nearby is how far from the city, time-wise?
You guys, at this point, you've been going for about 20 or so minutes, we'll say, so you're a little over a mile outside of it.
Okay. The aura of undeath
You
is
can
not
still
around us
make
anymore?
out the, from what you can tell, yeah. And you can
Okay.
make out the sound of rushing water, Alexi, as do you, Rakadon. You imagine you're still relatively close to the Dark Lake itself as well.
So is Malachi still struggling?
He is no longer moving at this point, I would say.
Oh, he's just dropped actually dead now. Okay,
Yes.
as far as we can tell.
As far as you can tell, Malachi is just a corpse again.
All right. Thank God. I really didn't want to slit his throat.
Okay. What are we going to do now?
What the fuck
What?
was that?
Can we leave?
Can we?
I
That's a good question.
I just want to get up. You guys know how to like get back to the surface, right?
I mean, we
Well,
heard
what
rumors.
options? None of them are good.
Yeah, one of the
I-
rumors we heard is that there's a path through the Hall of the Deep King.
That's not an option anymore.
That's not,
Yeah,
that's not an option anymore.
also haven't been there, so I don't know.
Yeah, but we don't actually know if it's true.
We're in the lower middle dark. It's a long way. Couple months.
Couple months. Fuck.
If we can find a
Carl,
path.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you know the fastest way up, or is that a couple months the only estimate we have?
Just points up. That's the fastest way.
Okay. Quick question. Where we sent Leah and the family up, how far away from Dr. Soup was that? And that was from the east, right? Northeast.
That was pretty close, wasn't it? It was only a couple days.
We could head
Right.
there.
But you
We're
go
using-
through the city to get there, right?
No, we can go around, but that's a specific path that usually you need some level of protection. Traveling by ourselves, we could make it, but
Because the stone chain breakers have a bit of resources there, don't they? They could help us.
Masha, looking around. You're looking at the stone break. You're looking at the chain breakers now.
Really?
We're,
I've been trying to find him for a while, and yeah, this is
this
where
is
I
all
ended
that's
up.
left.
All that's left. God damn it.
There may be a few cells within mental balance in Oblington Stone, but
Yeah, this is not great.
Might not be that many left in Grackenstug after this.
Be
There's
none
not.
left.
Okay, so heading back towards. I keep forgetting that town's name. What was it called again?
Yeah, the one recently and her family up.
I get it mixed up because there's Testa Village is where you guys stopped before that, and then
Says Blinkenstone, was it? Is the one where we cleared out the automatons?
Oh no, it was Testa Village.
Okay.
Yeah.
Testile Village?
No, it was Blue Cat Farms. They're both named after
Blue-
mushrooms, so that's why I get them confused.
I know
Blue
the
Cat
Blue Cat.
Farms, yeah.
We could head back there because even if it does, how long does this path take?
But we still need
A couple
to.
months.
Yeah, we also need to go over the water again, I think.
We can go around
Yeah.
the lake.
Well, actually, because we still have to head to. We still have to get the rest of your expeditionary group, don't we, Lucille?
But they are in Venseberensen.
I know. That's what I'm
And-
saying. If it
and-
takes,
and
if
we
it's gonna, if
don't-
it's gonna take us a few months to get back to the surface anyway, we might as well head there and work on that before we head up. Surely the drive way to get up faster as well, same way as Rakostuka did.
Yeah,
But,
but I don't think we're ready to take on Menzo Berenson.
Yeah, and the
We
drow
may not have to
are
take them on.
the drow are eviler than the dwarves.
You think so?
As Carl and Masha both look at you, Rakadon. Excuse me?
Would you consider it
Uh,
harder to get into
in
Menzo Berenson?
in general.
I believe Rakadon here was enslaved by the Drow.
I was.
I understand that. I don't know if you've all processed. The majority of our people live in that city,
Mm-hmm.
or used to live in that city. That is now
Yeah.
a necropolis.
Yeah. So sorry.
Yeah, and you worship that the spider lady.
Jesus.
What? You're talking about the drow?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
drow worship
Yo.
loth. We don't. We eat
Yeah.
spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's our... Okay. Either we get to the surface, take a couple of months. How long will it take us to get to Menzo Berenson? Sorry.